She was once mocked as a hopeless romantic. Yet her heartbreak albums earned her a staggering 16 Grammy Awards. At the peak of her career, she dropped everything for love and announced an indefinite hiatus. In this cutthroat entertainment industry, disappearing should have been career suicide. But whenever she releases a new album, the entire Western music industry makes way for her. Today, let's dive into the story of Adele, the queen of heartbreak anthems. If life ever leaves you feeling hopeless, take a look at this once overweight girl from the slums, who was manipulated and deceived by scummy men. She turned her tears into diamonds and achieved an overwhelming victory over the whole world. Adele was born with an undeniably tough start. Her alcoholic father abandoned her when she was only 3. Growing up in a single-parent family, she struggled with obesity, inferiority complex, and a desperate craving for love. While other girls her age idolized blonde pop icons like Britney Spears, she was an outcast in the entertainment circle. Countless people claimed she would never make it big. At the age of 18, this insecure young girl fell in love with her first boyfriend, who was 10 years older than her. Clinging to him like a lifeline, she gave him everything she had. She paid for his expenses, accompanied him to art exhibitions, and even turned down her own job opportunities. All she got in return was betrayal and infidelity. On the cold streets of London, a heartbroken Adele broke down in tears. It was on that bitter day that she wept and wrote her legendary songs. In 2008, she dropped her debut album 19, which instantly won her the Grammy Award for Best New Artist. It was her first rebellion against prejudice. Who needs slender legs and a tiny waist? She claimed trophies others could never reach. Yet fate was not done breaking her. A few years later, her second boyfriend betrayed her once again. Extreme grief has the power to transform a person. No longer a fragile girl who cried alone in the dark. In 2011, she poured all her rage, pain, and grievance into her second album 21. Like 2 atomic bombs, it shook the global music industry to its core. The album sold 30 million copies worldwide, earning her 6 Grammy Awards overnight. Heartbroken souls across the globe listened to her music. In an absurd twist of fate, her ex-boyfriend who had cheated on her came crawling back. After witnessing her massive success, he shamelessly demanded royalties, claiming, "Without my betrayal, you would never have written these songs. I deserve the money." Adele responded bluntly in an interview, "You turned my life into hell, so I turn hell into my life. Every penny is well earned." Everyone expected her to keep expanding her career and build an entertainment empire. But this hopeless romantic made a decision that infuriated capitalists. For her boyfriend and newborn son, she vanished from the public eye to focus on her family. In the brutally competitive music industry, disappearing for years usually means being forgotten. But a true legend makes her own rules. In 2015, after a long hiatus, Adele returned with 25. With 0 fancy promotions, she broke the record for the highest single-day album sales in American music history. Every A-list musician in the industry would reschedule their album releases overnight to avoid clashing with the music queen. However, fairy tales never last forever. In 2019, her marriage fell apart. Without a prenuptial agreement, her ex-husband took hundreds of millions of dollars from her to improve her health and spend more time with her son. She stuck to a strict workout routine and lost nearly 50 kilograms. Even so, she was brutally cyberbullied by radical feminists and plus-size communities, accusing her of succumbing to male beauty standards. In her 30s, she endured the death of her father, heartbreaks, divorce, financial losses, and online harassment. Most people would have crumbled, but she persisted. After countless sleepless nights of crying, she refused to sink into despair. Instead, she picked up the broken pieces of herself and built a brand new life. In 2021, she released her album 30, with its lead single topping global music charts. Spotify even modified its official code for her, disabling the shuffle playback function. Simply because Adele wanted her audience to listen to her story in order. She proved to the world. So what if she lost half her fortune in the divorce? Her voice alone could earn it all back. She faced body shaming with grace, standing on the grandest stages in haute couture dresses, stunning the world with her flawless live performances. From the heartbreak in 19, the rage in 21, the melancholy in 25, to the peace in 30. Adele has proven one undeniable truth. Never beg for a toxic man to change his ways. And never care about meaningless online criticism. In this world, the only person who can pull you out of the abyss is yourself, with your unmatched strength. When you polish every scar into a diamond on your crown, the whole world will finally treat you with kindness.